So it all began when I was a kid. I would look at the airplanes flying over me thinking, how cool is that? Once on a flight to Frankfurt in 2007, I took a window seat and was able to see the sheer beauty of it all. The sun shining above the foggy weather, the cloud formations from up close. But what impressed me the most was the apron action at Frankfurt. You cannot get bored watching all these 777s and 747s take off, land, or even wait in the queue. They are all simply beautiful pieces of machinery. Just like for many aviation enthusiasts, the first interaction with flying was through flight simulator games. I kept my eyes open for everything. Videos, pictures, stories, blogs, forum posts, and any other information sources that I could lay my eyes upon. At the beginning, I had no idea about flying whatsoever. But after a couple of months, I could already start up and fly a 737. Well, or at least I thought so. Soon, I realized that I want more than that. I wanted to fly for real. That's where gliding came into my life. I enrolled in the gliding course at a local aerodrome, and in the summer of 2009 I started flying. I mean, really flying. I can still remember the enjoyment I had during my first solo flight. I was singing and cheering as loud as I could. Nobody was there to protest. I spent 2 fabulous fun summers in the aerodrome, which let me realize that I not only want to fly for a hobby, I want to fly for a job. I probably was a lucky guy. When I was in junior high school, there was a selection for a TV project called Interns in my school. The idea was that young people should look for hands-on experience in their field of interest, and that's what they provided us. Not putting too much thought into it, I filled the application and went for an interview. And they took me. And I've learned a lot in this project, but mostly they let me do an internship in Baltic Aviation Academy. I would go along with the pilots to their trainings and, most importantly, had a chance to fly the full flight simulator. By then, I was 100% sure I wanted to be a pilot. I graduated high school in 2011, and the next step was obvious. I started my ATPL integrated course at Baltic Aviation Academy. Now this was a real smash in my face. I had never ever done anything as difficult in my life. I spent countless days and nights studying subjects impossible to tackle, taking tests impossible to pass. But then, the pleasure of flight, well, sometimes frustration, sometimes even fear. But in the end, it was the enjoyment. The sky was finally my home. The training came to an end in September of 2013. In a way, it's sad to move on and leave so many people and so many experiences behind. However, now it's time to open a new chapter in the book of my life.